Maldini's first season as head coach is over, and a lot of positives were achieved. However, Juventus remain kings of Italy. But there is a different feel to this AC Milan team. Players' forms have returned to them. Champions League football is back. And with some new faces, Milan are ready to take the next step. Welcome back to the AC Milan Career Mode, Season 2, Episode 1. Last season went pretty well, finishing second spot, a much better finish on Milan's in real life finish in 2018 in sixth spot, missing out on every European competition and not bringing any trophies home. So unfortunately we didn't add to the collection for trophies, but we did get ourselves back in the Champions League spot, and we're going to look to build from there. Going for our transfers here, we got Antonio Barreca. He's a versatile left-sided player. He can play left back or left mid. And then Moises Kean from Everton. It was 6 million euros and Rodriguez for him. We needed a replacement striker as Rebic went back from his loan deal. So the team's going to line up exactly how we ended last season, with just the two new signings starting on the bench, and we'll see them feature throughout the year. For the board objectives, once again, I think very fair. And ideally, they just line up with what we want to do in this career mode. So I'm happy with what the board is asking of me, and I think it's hopefully doable and pretty fair. And here's how the table looks for our Champions League campaign. It looks like it's going to be a tough group, but all Champions League groups are. That's why it's the Champions League. And hopefully we can win our group. Let's jump right into the action now. Our first matchup of the new season will be a tricky fixture away to Torino. In the first half, Milan had the first chance as the corner be swung in. It's originally dealt with, but only cleared as far as Shalanolu, who's going to decide to put a volley in from about 20 yards out, and he loops it over the keeper to give Milan the 1-0 advantage. Great start to the season for him. In the 54th minute, Torino would have an answer of their own, as Belotti would play at Enzo Perez, and he's going to slot it past Donnarumma to make it 1-1. In the 69th, it would be Pellegrini who gets a chance from just inside the box, but Sedigu comes up with a huge save, keeping it level at 1. And it would stay that way until the 89th, where Traore would beat his man, square it to Castillejo, and he's going to make it 2-1 Milan, and that's how this one would finish. A huge win in Serie A to start this season for Milan. That beautiful song could only mean one thing: it's Champions League football. It felt like it was missing something last year not having a giant club like AC Milan in the competition, but no worries, they're back in it now. The first fixture would be an away one against Bayern Munich, and that's always a difficult fixture no matter what club you are. But in the 5th minute, it would be Moise Kean, new signing, having a chance on Neuer, but Neuer comes up huge, makes the first save, and gets back, and with the help of his defenseman, he clears his line. 0-0. To the 43rd minute, Castillejo is going to be played in, and he's going to beat John Stones too quick for him, come in on his favorite left, and fire it past Neuer, making it 1-0 Milan. Milan have most of the chances in this game, as well as Kijana Hojbjerg, who's going to be played in here and have a chance for his first goal for the club, but unfortunately puts it off the bar and it stays 1-0. And that would almost cost Milan as Goretzka in the 94th minute almost ties it up, but Donnarumma comes up huge for his club, making a big save and ensuring that Milan hold on to the 1-0 victory away at Bayern. The last game of the highlight pack would be everybody's favorite derby. It's the Milan derby, Inter Milan versus AC Milan, always a good game. However, this one didn't start well for Inter as their first pass was picked off and Hernandez would be played in. The left back would come storming down the left wing, opt for a shot. Handanovic was there for the original save, but Hernandez falls up on his own rebound and makes it 1-0 Milan. Inter's best chance would come by Nainggolan, whose shot is saved well by Pepereda, keeping 1-0 Milan. AC Milan would explode in the second half, as Insigne will pick up his first goal of the season there, making it 2-0 Milan. Then super sub Traore will be played in, too quick for his defender, and he'll square the ball for Keane to make it 3-0. And this is actually not a replay. It's going to be Traore again coming in, squaring the ball once again for Keane, who places his second goal past Handanovic, making it 4-0. And that's how this one would end. A huge win for Milan. Now taking a look at the league table, we sit in third spot behind Juventus and Inter. Juventus winning 11 of 11 games. So even though we're 9 from 11, we still got some work to do. Taking a look at some stats, we have Donnarumma, who has 6 clean sheets from 10 games. So he's doing pretty well, keeping a good run of form from last season. And we'll also be looking at new signing Moise Kean, who has 5 goals for us in 8 appearances only. So he's looking like a great signing very early into the season already. We'll then take a look at the Champions League table, where we sit top, 4 wins from 4 games, 2 wins over Lokomotiv Moscow. That has us sitting at the top and guaranteeing us a spot in the group stage. So pretty good start to Champions League football. That'll do it for episode 1, guys, for season 2. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And thanks again for watching.